since 1993. Human Rights Watch says it's documented dozens of claims of police misconduct against Indigenous women in Saskatchewan. It says its findings are most troublesome given the crisis of murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls in Canada. But as Bonnie Allen reports, some are saying the report is one-sided.
Being arrested and thrown in jail would be scary enough. Dozens of Indigenous women say police officers seized that moment to abuse them. Human Rights Watch interviewed 64 Indigenous women across Saskatchewan last year.
Several women said that police officers physically assaulted them during stops, arrests, and in detention. Human Rights Watch also documented inappropriate and abusive body and strip searches by male officers in every jurisdiction researched in this report.
The report doesn't identify the women, but it cites one case that CBC News first shared. 3 male officers wrestled Wanda DeChambeau to the jail floor and forcibly stripped off her bra.
I felt really degraded. I felt humiliated. I felt cheap.
The Elizabeth Fry Society likens an invasive search to an assault.
Immediately, we are going to call on our government to end body searches of women and girls by male officers in all but extraordinary circumstances.
Female staffing shortages is an issue in smaller cities and towns, but both Regina and Saskatoon police say their policy is for female officers to conduct searches. Saskatoon Police Chief acknowledges there's a long history of abuse, but Clive Wayhill insists this report ignores measures he's taken to repair trust.
I'm not trying to be defensive one bit, but there's no balance to this report. They give policing in general right across Saskatchewan no credit for the work that we've done in the past decade.
Same reaction in Regina.
Quite frankly, I think a lot of the recommendations there we're already doing.
Police chiefs told us they're already working on recommendations from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, including hiring more Indigenous officers. This vice chief says there's clearly more work to be done.
It's very disturbing as an Indigenous woman, to hear that this is still going on after all the awareness, after all the media attention.
Human Rights Watch and Indigenous leaders say mistrust of police is causing another problem. It's stopping women from reporting other cases of violence, and that endangers lives. Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Regina.